And I would go to places, clubs and places where we worked on comedy, and I would have the audience ask me questions, you know, and I would just improvise, you know, things like, where do babies come from? I mean, that's a very, you know, condescending adult question for a child. And of course, Edith would always say, don't you know? And then I'd tell them, and I tell them exactly what is correct. Try to tell everybody you know.
Look for Lily Tomlin's new animated Edith Ann special. And keep watching for more true stories from famous people.
On Nickelodeon.
There. Clean. Fix. Visit. Here. Give. Do. There's a lot of things that kids can do.
You could go to a shelter and help serve the food, donate clothing to charities and stuff.
You can also help by recycling. You could even clean your sidewalk. Help.
Nickelodeon wants to know how you're helping. You might be doing things that we've never even thought of. So write them down and send them to Nickelodeon, P.O. Box 2626, New York, New York, 10108. And with your help, Nickelodeon will make a giant list so kids everywhere can find out new ways to make a difference.
Kids can help in kinds of different ways.
You could ask the people not to give you, like, plastic spoons and forks. You can help the elderly people by lending an ear.
You can help kids cross the street, or you can read a book to them if they like.
You could help an animal by adopting it. Help! Help!
Nickelodeon, the place where only kids win. So many kids win a Nickelodeon. What? Super toy run, Nick or treat. School's outside, get on your feet. Send in a postcard for a chance to win. Go get 'em, boys. Oh, how I love this part.
I want to win.
Send in a postcard for a chance to win. If we pick you, we're gonna make you grin. Nickelodeon, the place where only kids win.
Our summer vacation. We went to Yellowstone where we saw some stuff. Then we went to the Grand Canyon where we saw some more stuff. Then we went to Hardee's where we got this great Nickelodeon organizer and pencil set.
Hardee's sends you cruising back to school with Nicktoons character school supplies. 99 cents each with any purchase at Hardee's.
We had a whole set. We had so much fun. Then our parents took us to France. There's no Hardee's in France.
Also collect 8 different Nicktoons cruisers, one in every fun meal pack.
Carzillas! Hot new battery-powered cars and trucks you open up to reveal really cool hidden personalities. Sink your teeth into the iron spike. Out of my way, squirt. The Ripsaw!
Then,
On HBO. Damon Wayans isn't your average superhero. Go behind the scenes on the set of his crime-fighting spoof that co-stars Robin Givens. Blank Man, HBO First Look. Next on HBO.
You have certain rights. You have the right to keep your mouth shut. Anything you say can be held against you. Anything you don't say can be held against you. Anything I say you said can be held against you.
But Dad,
All right, that's it. Go to your room.
The good news is that for the first 5 years, you can get away with murder because being stupid is considered normal.
Oh, Mom, Vinny just ate a cockroach. Oh, isn't he precious?
That's my boy. But after the first 5 years, being stupid is generally considered a crime.
You are charged with being a stupid kid. How do you plead? Guilty. I send you to at least 12 years of hard labor.
I'm going to jail?
No, stupid, you're going to school. Tell them about it, JJ.
Yes, it's an education without possibility of parole. Your sentence begins at the crack of dawn each day when you'll be forced into a cell with about 30 other inmates.
Good morning, students. This is the principal speaking. I'd just like to remind you that I'll be your speaker for today. Just a little principal humor there for you.
Yeah, very little.
This is a reminder for y'all to bring your parent consent forms in next Thursday, or you won't be allowed to go on the field trip to the new waste treatment facility.
Big deal. Who wants to go?
Of course, this trip will be led by Miss Riker.
Who cares? Miss Riker.
Yes, Miss Riker. There she is in the light from the overhead projector. Just look at the grace with which she holds that pointer. Recent college graduate, sparkling eyes. Her measurements? You don't want to know. So if you're going to have a crush on only one teacher this year, make it Miss Riker.
Hey, Vinny, have you got a crush on Miss Riker?
No.
Why do you say that?
Well, then why were you dancing around with her just now?
Nobody else could see that. It was just a fantasy.
Oh.
Anyway, I'm looking forward to that field trip next Thursday. You know, I've always been fascinated with solid waste treatment.
Yeah, you're full of solid waste. Come on, we're going to be late for shop class.
He was more than a man. He was more than a teacher. He was more than someone who just liked to work with his hands. What's left of them. He was Little Shop Teacher of Horrors.
Somebody hand me that tool. Come on, somebody, that tool right there. Never mind. Today I'm going to show you how to work the power saw. There are four things to remember. Safety first, know your tools, always wear safety goggles, and, okay, three things. Now, you turn the power saw on like this. You push the wood through like this. Turn it off! Turn it off! Just push it right there! Just push it right there! Ow! What time is it? Somebody look at my watch. It's on my arm.
Time for the bell.
Marky Mark has like the heavenliest spot in the study universe. Would that be hot if I married Marky Mark in like a matrimonial way? Mrs. Jennifer Marky Mark. Marky and Jennifer Mark. Mr. and Mrs. Marky Mark. The Marky Marks. All right, Hallmark, watch out, come on.
There was a fire.
Oh, come on, you can be a little more creative than that.
My dog ate it.
Are you constantly getting into trouble because you never hand in your homework on time? Well, if so, then get the revolutionary new product by Excuse Co. It's, yes, my dog actually did eat my homework. The sausage-flavored composition books your dogs will love. And Excuse Co can make your dog a real helper around the house, too, with other handy products like, darn, the dog ate my broccoli. And I swear the dog bit my little brother in the head.
Oh, man, I don't have my homework either.
This is just a reminder. If you don't have good grades, you can't go on a field trip next Thursday.
Oh, no, Mr. Mentz will fail me for sure.
Good morning, class. Your regular teacher, Mr. Mentz, couldn't make it in today. My name is Miss Callow, and I am your substitute.
Party!
Wait a minute. Now, what's going on here?
Oh, didn't Mr. Mentz tell you?
No.
Oh, we always have a party on the third Tuesday of every month with a P in it.
Third Tuesday? What? Excuse me?
No, Miss Thang. We heard there was a substitute, so where did me and the boys set up?
Oh, my goodness.
Back here.
I have to go home and change. When did somebody tell me there was going to be a substitute?
Young man, where do you think you're going with that chair?
To the bonfire, Miss Callow.
A bonfire?
Give me a B!
Bonfire. Oh, wait a minute.
Just as a reminder, Miss Callow, Mr. Mentz just called. He's going to be out at least another week.
Roundhouse will be back to Snick after this.
This is George Bush, coming here to tell you about the 1992 MTV Video Music Awards.
Performing Bryan Adams, Black Crowes, Bobby Brown, Eric Clapton, Def Leppard, En Vogue, Guns N' Roses, Michael Jackson, Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Red Hot Chili Peppers, U2, and more.
Hosted by Dana Carvey.
The 1992 MTV Video Music Awards. Live Wednesday, September 9th, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific. Coming in 4 days.
Now on video cassette.
This is Fern Gully.
Don't you wish all your friends from Fern Gully
I'm Krista.
could come out and play?
We could fix that for you.
Well, now they can.
Wow.
There's Krista.
Are you really a human? Wow.
Batty Coda. And Zach. For a limited time, your Forest Adventure set is free with purchase of the hit movie Fern Gully, rated G.
This is a fabulous idea.
For $24.98 or $5 less with rebate. Additional video purchase required. Details inside Fern Gully.
Super fast, one of a kind. Micro machines racing time.
We're in fast company today at Richard Petty Speedway. Here's Derek Cope's Pure-Related team now. Sterling Marlin's Maxwell House Machines and Bill Elliott's Superstar Collection. Here comes Richard Petty's STP team on the lift for final inspection. Gassing up, changing tires before he runs the circuit. This crowd is ready for racing. Stock cars, superstars like Micro Machines vehicle pack sold separately with collector's cards. Speedway sold separately with one vehicle. You put it together from glue.
More Roundhouse on Nick. More time to snick.
I wasted my sister's nail polish by painting quarters pink during a boring class. Now I feel her wrath, but I'd do it again.
I stopped to buy curly fries knowing full well I'd be written up for excessive tardiness, and I liked it. Oh, to be so casually rude. But how?
For all those who have envied another's ability to misbehave, Calvin Wine presents Disobedience, the fragrance of choice among surly youth. With disobedience, you can be a rebel. Or just smell like one. Vinny, honey, are you ready for school?
Mom, I don't feel good.
Really? Well, let's see that thermometer. 135? I don't know about this. Could you be trying to skip school?
Oh, Ma.
All right, because of a really hard test?
No, of course not.
This is just a reminder. You have a really hard test today.
Mm-hmm, just as I thought. Normal.
But I still don't feel well.
I'm sorry.
What do you think you're trying to do? Sit around on your butt all day and do nothing? That's my job. Now get to school.
Okay.
If he signs it, you can go.
What?
I didn't say anything.
If he signs it, you can go.
I don't understand.
Understand what?
Field Trip of Dreams. Coming next Thursday to a school near you.
I like it. Say, Dad, how about you signing this permission slip for me to go on that field trip next Thursday?
Mr. Wiseacre. I'm not signing anything until I see your report card. Now get your butt to school.
Vinny, honey, is the test really going to be that hard?
It's math, Mom, and I just don't understand it.
First there was math. Then came new math. Now from the Shirley MacLaine School of Higher Knowledge comes New Age Math.
See the 5. Be at one with the fiveness of it all. Good. Yes.
Feel the healing calmness of 4. The energizing powers of 12. Be at one with pi.
It's like, oh, wow. I think I was a fraction in another life.
Okay, 9 times 7 is what, Sunchild?
2?
Good. It's whatever you believe it is. Now, everybody.
New Age Math. If you don't pass it in this life, you'll have to take it again in the next.
Mrs. Jennifer Mix-a-Lot, Mr. and Mrs. Mix-a-Lot, Sir and Dame Jennifer Mix-a-Lot, the Mix-a-Lots.
Pass this to Robin. Can't find time in your busy schedule to drop a line to a friend letting them know how bored you are? Well, now there's relief in sight with the new Ready Letter from Slugmasters.
Dear Blank, what's up? Not much here. I am so bored. I can't wait to go to lunch, / my next class, / home. Oh well, teacher's looking, gotta go. Right back or else. Love, Blank. P.S. Blank likes you.
No need to fret or even think. Act now when you also receive a ready-made version of that little folded paper device you manipulate with your fingers to determine the future, which includes such all-time favorites as Awesome Car, 14, Blue, Shaq, and Jason. Look for the entire line of Slugmaster products where you buy fine stationery, because it's bad enough you're in school, so why make an effort?
Mrs. Screamin' J. Hawkins, Jennifer J. Hawkins, Screamin' Jennifer J. Hawkins, Screamin' J. Hawkins says.
Now, class, today we begin our study in sex education. Sex! Now, I know some of you are feeling uneasy about publicly discussing sex. Sex! But it's very important that we're able to speak freely and openly about sex.
Can't believe they're gonna teach us stuff in school. We never had anything like this before, except for that one time when Fred's dog Rex and Jeff's dog Ginger came to school on the same day.
I can't believe they're going to talk about this stuff right here in the classroom with them in here.
I cannot believe we have a man teacher. He's probably going to leave out all the good parts. Oh, I wish we went to Sacred Heart. Sister Felicity knows everything.
All this talk about sex is making me really tired. I hope he doesn't call on me for anything.
Oh no, he's gonna show a film. I am going to die right here and now. I have enough trouble in biology watching those films where those two amoebas do whatever it is they do. I must look
Really stupid. I bet everybody in here is staring at me.
Miss Riker. I'm fine. I'm really looking forward to that field trip next Thursday.
I don't think I can wait till then, Benny. You see, I'm crazy about you. I don't care about the difference in our ages. I don't even care that you wet your bunk at summer camp when you were 6.
How did you know about that?
Never mind. I have a surprise for you. Just put your head down on this desk for a minute.
Okay.
Hey, Benny, wake up. It's time to take the really hard math test that you have to pass to go on the field trip.
You were asleep. Oh, that's how she knew I went my bunk. What? Never mind. I gotta get ready for this test.
All right, class, you may begin your really hard math test. Now.
Roundhouse will be back to Snick after this.
This Megatoon Monday, Nick gives you a 5-hour-long Megajolt of all your favorite Loonies. It's the Looney Tunes on Megatoon Monday. This Monday on Nick.
Sugar Bear and Golden Crisp, the golden tasting one with a touch of golden honey for a taste of solid gold. Crispy crunch we got a munch makes that golden taste explode.
Can't get enough of that golden taste. Can't get enough golden crisp.
So to make your morning golden, get the flavor going fast. It's Golden Crisp cereal, the golden tasting blast.
Can't get enough of that golden taste. Can't get enough golden crisp.
It's the golden tasting part of this complete breakfast.
It's the adorable stars of the Disney movie 101 Dalmatians. Now you can bring them home. Patch, Rolly.
101 kinds of cute, fluffy fun.
I love you.
101 Dalmatians, each sold separately.
With all the magic of the new Disney movie, Beauty and the Beast.
Poor Beast.
Can Belle break the evil spell? Only her magical kiss can change Beast to a handsome prince like this. Beautiful Belle, your love has broken the spell.
Each sold separately.
More Roundhouse on Nick. More time to Snick.
Oh! Mrs. Jennifer Flea. Mr. and Mrs. Flea. Jennifer and Flea. Flea. The Flea.
Stop watching that clock. We still have 50 minutes of class left. Now sit down. Let's go. Come on.
This is just a reminder. I'd like to introduce to you our special guest speaker for today, Vice Principal Peavy. Your report cards have been sent out and should be arrived. Oh, thank you for reminding me. This is just a reminder. Your report cards have been sent out and should be arriving at your homes today.
Great.
Oh, by the way, it has been several days since Vinny flunked that test, and that field trip he wants to go on is tomorrow.
I just put in a 10-hour day at the office. My family is whining like a pack of starved hyenas, and all I could find in the fridge was this one jar of mayonnaise. What am I gonna do? I can't understand you.
Hey, Mom, looks like you need a hand. A mayonnaise hand.
What?
Introducing Mayonnaise Helper. The meal helper that helps you get more out of your mayonnaise and your family budget. Just a few drops transforms your mayonnaise into a scrumptious meal.
Oh, honey, mayonnaise. It's mayonnaise at the workday.
Terrific. Have another glob. Mayonnaise Helper, helper, mayonnaise helper. Of course, son.
Not so fast, Buster. I just saw your report card. You got a D in math.
I got a D?
Mm-hmm.
I thought I failed.
Yeah, well, a D is bad enough. You can forget about going on that field trip tomorrow.
Oh, but Dad, I'll try to do better.
When you do better, you can have your privileges back. Look, I'm sorry, son. It's just that I don't want you to end up being a bum who can't get a job, sits around on his butt all day and watches... Don't you question me, all right? Don't you question me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Vinny. You probably don't realize it now, but school is very important. I mean, I didn't know that when I was your age. The only reason I went to school is because I had a crush on one of my teachers.
Imagine that.
Yeah. Oh,
This is a reminder. Science projects are due on Monday, so everyone please inform your fathers to hurry and finish them. Also, Vinny, please have your parents come down to the school for a parent-teacher conference.
A parent-teacher conference?
That's right. This is going on your permanent record. Na, 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 na.
The following public service announcement will interpret those sayings most often misunderstood by parents at parent-teacher conferences. For instance, when a teacher says, "You have a very active child, Mrs. Zinsel. Perhaps you should contact a special school." Interpretation:
You have spawned a freak of nature, Mrs. Zinsel. Call the circus.
Your son seems to be struggling with math and English. Would you like to see his test scores?
Your son's an idiot. You want proof?
Billy's going through the changes of life and needs to understand his new responsibilities.
Billy stinks. Make him bathe.
This has been a public service message, which means...
This has been for your own darn good.
So how did that parent-teacher conference thing go, Mom? Am I grounded for life?
No, you're just going to need some extra help in math, and that's why you're going to have a tutor. Hey, there she is now.
How do you know?
Well, because that's the way things happen on television.
Mrs. Riker.
No, I'm her younger sister, but everybody calls me Spanky.
You're my tutor?
Yes, but before we get started, Vinny, there's something I've been dying to tell you.
Sure, go ahead.
Reprise the theme song and roll the credits.
Whenever my life gets me so down, I know I can go down it. To where the music and the fun never ends. As long as the music keeps playing, you know what I'm saying. I know that I can find a friend. At the Roundhouse.
I love you.
That's good enough.
Roundhouse is taped before a live studio audience at Nickelodeon Studios at Universal Studios, Orlando, Florida.
A quick fill-up, check the upholstery, and get the cushions realigned. We'll be snicking again after this.
You won't find them in Never Never Land. They're not squishy and sweet, and they don't make you go goo-galoo.
They're the Nicktoons, and they're not here to be cuddly. Doug, Ren and Stimpy, the Rugrats. They'll battle the biggest bully, climb the highest toilet, even... Well, you don't want to know. These are no stuffed animals. They've got real problems, real adventures, and they're real loud. So if you're not satisfied with the old cookie-cutter cartoons you find everywhere else, turn to the Nicktoons. Tomorrow starting at 10, 9 Central on Nick.
It's a Nickelodeon orange appeal. Even NBA stars have some exercises they can't stand.
Weights. I hate the weights.
I can't do pull-ups very well, though.
Setups. Setups are tough.
So how can you get yourself to stay in shape?
When you go out there and you lift, or you do setups or push-ups, when you find yourself getting better and better, that's going to be your motivation. It was always mine.
This orange appeal was brought to you by the President's Council on Physical Fitness and Sports and Nickelodeon.
I couldn't get this tune out of my head till I heard these flowers, then a heartbeat, and the sound of mushrooms sprouting. It was raining cats and dogs in harmony. Then airplanes hit the high notes. Even the stars came out to play. Hey, I think I just wrote a song.
Mario Paint. Draw and make music. Only on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System.